And we're back to learning Photoshop in a year, day 298. Let us talk about the Workspace preferences. You can find them as well under Edit, Preferences. It should be the third option. All of the functions are let's say layout, Workspace layout related. The first one is the auto collapse iconic panels. This one I like to keep unchecked. When it's off, the icon panels stay open until you close them manually. I like to have it that way, but when it's on, so when the box is checked, you will click an icon, the panel opens, and if you click anywhere else, the panel will then collapse automatically. You want to have that checked if you want to keep your UI tidy, but as I've said, I like to keep it unchecked, because if you constantly jump between multiple panels, this is way better. Next option is the auto show hidden panels. This temporarily reveals panels when you move your cursor to the edge of the screen. I like to have that checked. When it's off, the panels simply stay hidden until you manually open them. Third one I think is the most important here, which is open documents as tabs. This controls whether, for example, images, whatever you import here in Photoshop, this will be open as a tab. If you have it unchecked, it will be open as a floating window. I think checking it is better if you work on one image at a time. It should be a simpler workflow, but if you turn it off, this might be better if you want to, for example, compare multiple images and have them side by side. So then you would like to have them as floating objects, floating windows. Next one is for enable floating document window docking. So when you have floating windows, you can snap them back into the tab bar at the top. Currently it says untitled for me 2 times there. And you can drag and drop these floating windows there. But you can only do that when this box is checked. When it isn't, these floating windows will always stay independent and you cannot dock them as tabs. The fifth option here, large tabs. Let me check and uncheck. You can see that I think already at the top. But best is actually here at the top right, where we have the color swatches, gradients, and pattern. So these appear a little bit bigger when you have it checked. It's a minor adjustment. I like to keep it checked. Then number 6 is align UI according to OS settings. The OS is your operating system. So if you want to match the Photoshop UI layout direction to the operating system, then check this box. I have it off, so then Photoshop simply uses Adobe's default alignment. Under more options, there's only enable narrow options bar. This reduces the height of the options bar if you check it. This might only be interesting if you have kind of like a smaller monitor or something like that. I like to keep it unchecked. The big button here is for restore default workspaces, and this resets all the Photoshop workspaces. And let me show you them once more. I'll close this window, and under window we have the workspace right here. So for example, I'm going to use the Essentials default, or I've been using it, and I will continue to use that here in my tutorials. But you can also switch to different ones, graphic and web, motion, painting, stuff like that. And whenever you mess around with these windows, you can reset it via the Edit Preferences Workspace option. There's also Reset Essentials right here directly. So again, this is the one that we're using, and it's easiest to reset that here, but you can also do it under Edit Preferences. And these are the workspace preferences in Photoshop. Hope this video was helpful, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.